boosty boy attached with actually stock cats, at least on the downpipe, maybe a bit more. So, and lots of canards to cut your chocolate croissants here and eat them on a big spoiler in the back. Aside from old school bad jokes from Boosted Boris, thank you very much for stopping by and allowing me the opportunity to drive this FK8 with lots and lots of mods. So tell us more about it. So let's start with the engine since it's already open. We have here, as mentioned, bigger turbo, 450 horsepower.
Well, we tried the different approach because of restrictions, emissions, and stuff like that. Also DB restrictions. That we went for actually a setup with the original cat, which allowed to pass a technical inspection, but still modifying more on the engine. So not the typical Honda approach, just working on the exhaust system, but really more on the intake and the engine head. So we're working actually with the intake from PRL here, and together with that, with all the heat management from Funk Motorsports, also the PRL intercooler. And actually from the intake collector side, we worked with the Prackworks carbon intake. So that's the difference already. And then for the cooling, we went for a setup with the Dream Automotive radiator.
The same car that I drove, FL5 I drove of theirs.
Correct. Yeah. So we spoke to the guys from Dream Automotive, where we work also together on certain things. And the good thing about it, that it performed very well for the price that it has. An important thing is that, of course, a good thermostat regulates the temperature even better. But as for the rest, for the engine, so we have the TR camshafts from 4-piston, and then we have for the for the clutch, we changed it also to a ceramic clutch from Extreme Clutch.
Yeah.
And with that, it's a lighter flywheel and also a complete change system with the cables and inside. If we go a bit inside, also with the CAE.
Shift. And that's for me was
short shifter.
one of my favorite parts. I really love the way it shifts. Also, it works nice with the clutch. The first time I pulled out of this parking spot, I almost stalled it, but almost doesn't count.
Yeah,
so
almost doesn't count.
Yeah. But is this original or is this like?
No, this is just dirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but the fenders are.
This is all original.
Okay.
Except for so if we go to the exterior now. So the exhaust, to finish off the engine part, the exhaust system is a full Remus exhaust system, which is also, of course, with a certificate. So for people who really want the limit of street car and track car, this is what we were trying to do with this.
So yeah, because the car is Belgium registered and it is fully street legal in Belgium, and we know, well, at least I know, and I can tell you that in Belgium it's extremely hard to do certain things. So it's
there are some things now, because what is completely new and what we try to get a certificate of for Germany and for Belgium is for the time attack kit that we actually developed and designed together with our partner in Poland. And what we did actually, so we tried to do a design which is more of the philosophy that we use the original aerodynamics of the car and make it as aggressive as possible, but still keep the lines original, the flow, the finish also of the side canards and everything. So that's what we're trying to do. But the splitters, the side splitters, the front splitter and the full diffuser, which you can see.
And that's the thing. I mean, FK8 is something that's one of the most extreme cars and appearances out there already, and with all these extra aerodynamic elements like splitter and canards, surprisingly we didn't get banned, or at least because I was expecting they might tell us like, hey, this is too sharp, you might kill a biker, and you will see later that there was a biker. But for the rest,
well, the kit was actually designed to make sure that it's bendable for accidents, as you can see.
Oh, really?
So that means the hard stuff is actually underneath the car.
Okay.
So everything is mounted on the original OEM points, which strengthens the whole kit. And as you can see, if you go down, the diffuser is a complete diffuser.
Okay.
So that's a bit of a difference between, typical just some skirts and
no, amazing. I love how it is actually aesthetic, but also functional. As mentioned, I already drove the car, and the car was so planned and so great. We were on cold tires, but as the lap progressed and I was getting more confidence in the car, we could go a bit faster. Unfortunately, we had a bit of traffic today. It's very busy. So I would love to try it out maybe one day on a track day, because, well, it's a time attack competition car. It's really fast. The seats provide also enough support. Although an extra additional bucket seat would always be an option. The rear is completely stock because again, Belgium, so no cage in there, but that could be an option for, oh, look at that, look at that. Not that. Yeah. Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Hello. Yay, Christmas came early with the Type R. All right, well, anything else that we forgot to mention, worth mentioning?
Well, regarding the setup, so we have actually a specific setup with springs. What we suggest is, for example, you can go for a KW system, suspension system, or for the people that love to have it more safe with HNR, which are just the springs. In this case, regarding the brakes, we changed the brakes.
So what suspension is the car running?
Yeah, so it's the shocks are the original shocks.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
The original shocks. Yeah.
No way.
We just pushed it down up to 30 millimeters down from the original height.
Unbelievable. Really. Wow. No, the thing is, usually when you lower the stock shocks, the car becomes very bouncy on the track.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Wow.
And the great thing about it is that because we combined it with Wet Sport, which is a Japanese brand of wheels, the wheels are not typical, for example, like race wheels. These are ET50 of offset.
Okay.
So it means that the wheels are a bit more inside, but they still have the 265 Advan Niova 8009 tires, so very wide. But as you can feel with the minus 30 millimeters, you didn't feel any rubbing.
No, it was amazing.
So that's a good thing. And then regarding the brakes, so we kept the stock calipers. Again, to push that concept of street legal and not changing too much. But the discs in front and the back are gyro discs.
Gyro discs, I can familiar.
So the gyro discs are actually the same size as the original, but can handle a lot more heat.
Yeah, I know.
And in combination with the brake pads from Hawk Performance, the racing brake pads, that's a good thing then to have good stopping power.
That's an amazing thing. So yeah, shout out to Gyro Disc because we actually ran them on our Cupra back in the days, like the original Cupra back in 2017, I think also on 570S. And I remember the braking performance, but most importantly the durability of the brakes also went through the roof. So this is like a very easy upgrade that you can do to a stock system if there are gyro discs available. It helps a lot to also dissipate the heat, but also provide additional performance. And as you know, I'm not really not working with them or sponsor with them, just giving you my personal opinion. All right, I think that's kind of it, I guess, more or less. I'm sure there's a lot more, but people...
Well, we just had the wing, of course. Well, the wing is something exceptional. It's not really street legal, but it's the only one that we partnered up. I mean, we asked Remark from the US, who makes the exhausts also.
Yeah.
So Remark made that wing, and we customized it with painting and everything, but it's a full carbon wing. And we actually fitted that with the kit, which is just the best combination that we thought.
It's amazing.
We give the option with APR also to customers if they want to order the kit with an APR.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for this lap. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Misha.
And you guys enjoyed the lap. It was lots of fun. Today, unfortunately, the circumstances are really not there. The track's been closed like 5 times. The traffic, you'll see it yourself. So as much as I would love to go out one more time. The car also, by the way, got a bit hot, but that's a thermostat issue.
Yeah.
That's
it was a last minute call to come here so we could visit you.
Yeah.
So we took that chance, but it's going to be changed with a new spoon one.
Perfect. And we'll go again. We have an excuse. You have an excuse to come back. We have an excuse to do one more lap. So fantastic. So maybe we should do are you going to do driving Time Attack Germany championship with it? Maybe?
That's something that we're thinking about maybe. We're going to see. First of all, we're going to come back certainly with you. And Yannick, who's our in-house driver, he's also a big fan of you also.
Cool.
So we're gonna see what we can do, of course, for the next 2 years.
Nice.
But certainly the car is gonna be driving on the Time Attack, on the VTEC Cup actually in Poland.
Okay.
And also on the tracks Spa and Zolder in Belgium, of course.
Exciting, exciting.
And we're gonna come back certainly.
Perfect. Well, wishing you lots of luck and looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Power shifter and ceramic
clutch
and the flywheel, everything.
Impressive. All right, let's go. Thank you. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Ceramic clutch. Leg day. Here we go.
Good start.
No.
That's pretty short.
Well, that's
I have the same problem now. Not now because I'm used to it, but in the beginning it was fun.
let's see if this is the only fail that's gonna happen on a lap. I'm happy.
I'm pretty sure of it.
So no, super excited. We made it onto the track. Everything is on R and switched off because I
Yeah.
stole the car.
No,
It should be still.
Everything is.
Should be still okay. All right, then
Let's go.
yeah, let's go. Excited. Bit of cold tires. First impressions are really good. It's always good
Yeah.
to drive a track prepped car.
Yeah, I love it. In my opinion, the car was pretty sticky,
Yes.
so I'm not scared to drive it.
You can go so early on the gas. This is amazing.
It's crazy, eh?
Yeah. Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
Love the shifter. Love everything works. You know, it's such a pleasure to drive it.
Yeah. And the shifter is so precise.
Yeah. Wow.
He's not watching.
He is.
He's not watching.
No. Oh, nice knee down at least. He knows what he's.
Yeah. The only thing he doesn't know is that he's too slow.
Yeah, to look in the mirrors.
And the back end just doesn't move. on
Yeah,
this
it's
car.
amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So much grip. Amazing.
It's crazy.
Fantastic. You can be off throttle and the car stays planted.
Yeah.
That's cool. You can just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
And in my opinion, even when you brake too late, it's not a problem to keep the car where you want it to go.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Wow, so sharp. So you drive time attack with it usually.
Yeah, in Poland.
Cool.
I did one event as a test, and now I passed the test, so I'm gonna be able to drive next year the whole season.
Oh, this is fantastic. Ah, the temperature is too high.
Yeah, well, that's the only issue. But they just changed the radiator now.
Okay.
And it's the first time. But we're gonna have long straights, so they're gonna cool down a little bit.
Yeah. Nürburgring is in Holland and not in Germany. Pleasure to drive a car that's well set up through this section. So rewarding. And it's yellow. Fantastic.
The level of highs
Elevation
and lows
changes,
is
yeah.
crazy. You don't see that on a simulator.
No. I mean, it is there, but
it
it's,
just doesn't.
you don't.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you lost the wheel.
That's not good.
Oh. Well, at least he's smiling. Oh. Well.
You want to go for a second one?
No, I mean, the car is getting too hot. So
Yeah?
yeah, it's like full on the max, the
Oh.
temperature. So let's not abuse that.
Right, that's good. We had this because I had it in Poland.
Yeah.
And even in France, and now even the brakes were getting too hot. No brakes
Yeah.
after 5 laps.
Okay,
It was
okay.
crazy. So now they did that, but the temperature is still a problem. So
Yeah.
we're gonna need to work on that.
Yeah. No, amazing. I loved it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed as well.
Oh yeah.
It's like I said, it's fantastic to drive like such a well set up car.
Yeah.
It's
Right. The back end does
not move.
not move. It's
No.
crazy. Yeah?
No, it's
crazy.
It's amazing. It's really well set up. Like I said, like the fact that you can just shift gears in corners
Yeah.
Because you can have this unloaded sequence where you're like with the clutch in the tight corners. It's fantastic. I love how everything just works. So good job on the aero and everything and the setup.
That's good. I think the time attack kit does have his how do you say it? It's not there just to show.
Yeah.